Cast stone paper, or cast, is a sustainable company creating tree-free alternatives to traditional paper. The material is made from recycled stone combined with resin and is durable, tear-resistant and waterproof. The products in Cast's range include notebooks and journals, planners and writing implements. The company's strong focus on their environmental impacts appeals to environmentally conscious shoppers, both in local and global markets. To engage these global markets, Cast must face challenges such as competition cost, consumer education, and regulatory alignment in global markets. An IBM self-assessment assists in determining where a company is sitting in a market before internationalization and the benefits and requirements of internationalism on that company. Cast stone paper could enhance cultural awareness by modifying its messaging to regional preferences and languages in focus countries. Investing in localized marketing research and building a team with cross-cultural expertise will be important for Cast's success in these areas. Globalization opens the doorway into diverse markets where demand for sustainable products is growing. Cast stone paper, as an alternative to traditional paper, aligns with current global sustainability trends. Conducting market research in targeted countries will be necessary to determine demand, customer preferences, and competition. There will be investment costs such as market research, establishing distribution channels, and local warehousing. Ongoing costs will include expenses for increased management oversight, adaptation to local markets, and foreign regulation compliance. Cast can utilize their existing innovation and sustainable practices and potential partnerships to reduce reliance on traditional paper and increase overall global sustainability efforts. Goals for Cast stone paper are: establish a strong market presence in foreign markets, establish an efficient and reliable supply chain and distribution chain, and achieve strong financial visibility and justifiability in these foreign markets. The first goal is to build a strong market presence in currently untapped foreign markets and become a market leader in sustainable products in those markets. It will be key to identify and target existing eco-friendly retailers in these areas and establish partnerships locally. This will help infiltrate these markets and increase global brand awareness, positioning Cast as a global leader. The second is to establish efficient and reliable global distribution chains that ensure continuous supply of products. Before committing to a distributor, Cast stone paper must research logistic providers who have committed to low carbon transport to further support their sustainability mission. Thirdly, to reach strong financial viability and justifiability in these new foreign markets, Cast must establish profitable business in each new market, focusing on cost efficiency for long-term value creation. It will be important for Cast stone paper to innovate new products that can cater to different cultural and regional preferences and continuously improve product quality. By aligning these goals with a clear vision and mission, Cast stone paper will be able to strategically position themselves to succeed in the global marketplace while advancing their commitment to sustainability. Strengths for Cast stone paper involve their sustainable focus and innovation. The environmentally friendly material provides a selling point for environmentally conscious consumers and businesses alike, and this focus offers a point of differentiation from competitors. Weaknesses for Cast stone paper include the initial high production costs and investments needed. In addition, consumers and businesses that are accustomed to traditional paper may be resistant to switching unless they receive significant education and incentives. The opportunity identified for Cast stone paper is increasing demand for sustainable products worldwide. This demand is further driven by green initiatives offered by governments in more economically developed countries. This would influence companies in these areas to use sustainable products, such as Cast stone paper. There are also opportunities for Cast stone paper to collaborate with sustainable-focused companies overseas, NGOs, and institutions that can expand their reach internationally. Finally, threats for Cast stone paper include competition from traditional paper and other sustainable alternatives. Other threats include cost of living crises on consumers and misunderstanding regulations and compliance in various countries and manufacturing processing. By building on these strengths and improving weaknesses, Cast stone paper can capitalize on opportunities while minimizing the potential threats for successful growth and expansion. We will now explore Porter's 5 forces. Competitive rivalry. Traditional paper manufacturers dominate the industry and can produce at lower costs, making it hard for cast stone paper to compete based on price. Other eco-friendly alternatives, for instance recycled paper or biodegradable materials, add to this competitive landscape. New entrants. Now that there are many more sustainable technologies becoming widely spread and available, larger companies could imitate the model set by cast stone paper. Since stone paper is a relatively new concept, brand loyalty is still in development, making it susceptible to competition of some well-established companies entering this market. Bargaining power of suppliers. It can be associated with the abundant raw material used in production by cast stone paper. The wide availability of stone waste calcium and carbonate reduces dependency on one single supplier. The bargaining power of buyers. With cost-conscious consumers possibly moving towards cheaper alternatives or traditional paper, the pressure will be high for cast stone paper to justify their pricing. Large buyers may negotiate for bulk discounts, giving them significant leverage over cast stone paper in these new markets. Finally, the threat of substitutes. Traditional wood pulp-based paper remains the most dominant and affordable option for many applications. Increasing digitization is reducing the need for physical paper altogether. Recycled paper alternatives, such as hemp or bamboo, also pose significant threats. Cast is well positioned under conditions of high demand for sustainable product and the uniqueness of their offering. The external environment presents challenges such as high competition provided by substitutes, price, and market education. Cast will need to harness technology and innovation, emphasize brand differentiation, and build strategic partnerships to succeed. There will be pros and cons in the foreign markets that will affect potential market penetration. Market regions cast stone paper may consider infiltrating are the continents of Europe, North America, and Asia. Europe is a continent consisting of many countries which are highly developed economically. Many countries in Europe have highly dense populations, however, have a high standard of living. Pros for entering Europe include the strong sustainability focus in this region. Stringent European environmental policies, with increasing bans on products that link to deforestation, are in line with cast stone paper's value proposition. Cons for entering the European market are the high competition in the sector. The European market already has established eco-friendly paper alternatives and sustainably focused brands. North America is the world's third largest continent, and the United States make up over half the population of this continent. The pros to the North American market include the growing interest in sustainability across the continent. Most businesses are committed to reducing their impact on the environment and may adopt stone paper for office needs. Cons in this area are that there is a pre-existing market saturation. Since there are already established brands, many consumers may not be yet familiar with the concept of stone paper, which would need high marketing efforts. Like the European continent, there will be some regulatory struggles to overcome, as state-level variations in environmental regulations could complicate market entry. The Asian continent is the world's largest by size and population, and is the most diverse continent worldwide, with a massive range of languages, religions, and climates across the region. Pros include the fact that there are more economically developed countries, like China, who boast a large population and an increasing middle class, which presents great market opportunity. These same consumers also have a willingness to pay for durable and innovative products. Complementing demand is the increasing focus on reducing deforestation and pollution, aligning with cast stone paper's mission. Cons include that many consumers currently prioritize price over sustainability. The cost of living and doing business in many regions in Asia, such as Singapore, will render initial entry expensive. Like Europe and North America, in foreign markets, it can be difficult to navigate logistics, regulations, and partnerships. The European continent is the best option to enter initially due to its strong focus on sustainability, high purchasing power, and supportive regulatory government. A partnership with local distributors or retailers can help understand and transcend specific challenges. This will enable cast stone paper to expand strategically in a manner that ensures risk management and optimizes resource allocation. Cast stone paper competitors will be traditional paper companies and sustainable alternatives. Competing with traditional paper companies on price will be difficult for cast stone paper, as typically it is cheaper than stone paper. The other category of competitors will be sustainable paper alternatives. Research has found that there are more sustainable paper alternatives in Europe than traditional ones. Cast stone paper will be able to differentiate itself and optimize value for the European market by leveraging its unique attributes and targeting specific focus customers. Emphasizing the zero deforestation and low carbon footprint of stone paper aligns with Europe's goals and regulatory trends. When entering a foreign market, companies must decide upon which entry structure they will use for that target market. Cast's entry into the European market will consider using a joint venture as the primary entry structure. Pros include that local partners have knowledge of customer behaviour, legal frameworks, and competitive dynamics in these markets. Financial burdens and risks related to entry into these markets are shared with the partner. Established networks make distribution and marketing easier to accomplish. Cons include revenues will be shared with the partner, which may reduce margins. The dependence on the partner could reduce decision-making autonomy. Through FDI, cast stone paper would remain the complete decision-maker in operations and branding. It also means that there is a higher profit as there is no sharing from revenues. Building infrastructure and networks from scratch can delay market entry as compared to when partnering with an existing brand in the market. The company must also manage international operations, which may stretch resources and expertise. Input-output analysis is a method commonly used for estimating the impacts of positive or negative economic shocks and analysing ripple effects through an economy. The cast input approach includes partnering with local suppliers and logistics providers to streamline operations and support local economies. Cast can create brand equity by promoting their sustainability through marketing campaigns. Cast may also need to adapt product offerings based on local consumer preferences. With joint ventures and FDI, cast stone paper can enter global markets effectively and efficiently. Both approaches combined can result in the operational efficiency of cast stone paper, enhance brand identity, and satisfy various global needs without compromising on its mission for sustainability. When actioning global expansion plans, cast stone paper may need to change existing processes as well as adopt new ones. 3 areas that can be modified to suit the international supply market are supply chain operations, marketing, and human resources. Firstly, the supply chain and operations may need to be altered in new markets by including localized sourcing and production facilities. The partnering with eco-minded logistics and providers and adopting carbon neutral or low emission transport supports the general mission of cast stone paper. Cast can further be developed in marketing and brand management. Cast can develop managing strategies that reflect unique cultural preferences, purchasing behaviour, and environmental concerns of each market. Thirdly, investments and changes might be required in human resource teams. Cast will need to build a global HR division or develop the existing HR division to oversee international recruitment, training, and compliance. The global expansion of cast stone paper will reorient the supply chain and operations units towards localization and sustainability, strengthen the market and brand management unit for overall cultural relevance and customer education, and lastly, extend the HR policies and talent development for managing a diverse workforce and integrating global teams into the company's mission. Opportunities identified include developing a sustainable online marketplace, partnering with existing foreign brands, and leveraging artificial intelligence technology to develop practices in the manufacturing process, as well as the post-purchase process for customers. The suggested globalization strategy to enter a joint venture should resolve many of these challenges and opportunities. First, there is the management of raw material sourcing, production, and logistics across the borders. A partnership with a local company opens access to established supply chains and regional expertise. Localized production facilities can reduce transportation costs while improving lead times and minimizing environmental impact. A second challenge is navigating regulatory compliance in new markets. When partnering in a joint venture, The expertise of the local partner will assure cast stone paper remains compliant with regional laws and minimizing legal risks. They can offer advice on certifications, permits, knowledge, environmental standards, and safety standards, making for a smooth operation. A third challenge is that when entering a new market, consumers will not know the company or their value. When partnering in a joint venture, jointly designed local marketing campaigns can help cast stone paper position themselves as both innovative and trustworthy. The joint venture strategy will also support the solution to solve and overcome opportunities identified for cast stone paper. The first of which was to develop a sustainable online marketplace where cast stone paper can sell their product. Co-developing an online marketplace for showcasing cast stone paper's products, as well as being part of a sustainable product portfolio, develops better visibility. A second opportunity is to tap into networks and customer bases of well-known foreign brands. By undertaking a joint venture, cast stone paper will be fulfilling this opportunity. The joint venture may act as a foundation for the partnership with other brands with the joint venture already working with. This leverages their credibility to co-market cast stone products. The third opportunity is to utilize AI in manufacturing and customer processes. The joint partner's familiarity with AI technology providers in the region enables smoother implementation of automated manufacturing and inventory management systems. The joint venture allows cast stone paper to establish a stronger initial presence that it can easily scale up once the brand has gained traction in the market. Joint ventures support culturally tailored marketing and product adaptations, leading to successful entry into other markets with similar dynamics. By leveraging AI and customer engagement tools, continuous innovation is created by meeting customer expectations and fostering brand loyalty. The global expansion of cast stone paper bears both opportunities and challenges. The company must face capitalizing on opportunities like growing demand for sustainable products, while overcoming challenges such as supply chain complexities, regulatory compliance, and a customer adaptation to lay a solid foundation in these new markets. By ensuring its core values align with every entry strategy into the global market, to join a joint venture, cast stone paper can lay pathways for expansion, profitability, and lasting impact on the global marketplace with the use of innovative technologies. This strategic foundation sets not only the stage for early success, but also lays the groundwork for future growth and leadership